Perfect. Okay, so let's start by taking a deep breath in and exhaling, relax. Good. Another big breath in and exhale, relax. Good. All right, now you can breathe normally. So for now, I'd like you to bring all of your attention to your eyelids. Begin to make those eyelids very, very heavy. Allow those eyelids to become so heavy and so relaxed, as if they just do not want to work. Imagine that for now, you make those eyelids so heavy that if you were to try to open them, you'd find that they'd want to seal down comfortably closed. Now, if you'd like to begin to enter into the hypnotic state, you can simply pretend as if you try to open your eyes, yet as you pretend, find that they just do not work. In just a moment, I'm going to have you open and then close your eyes. And as you do, that will be your signal to double your level of relaxation. In just a moment, your eyes will open and then they'll close. And as that happens, allow that to be your signal to double your level of relaxation. So let your eyes open briefly and close them back down, nice and heavy, and double this level of relaxation. Make it twice as deep. Now, in just a moment, you'll be doing that again. Your eyes will open and then they will close. And as that happens, allow that to be your signal to once again go twice as deep within. Okay, eyes open briefly now and close them back down, nice and heavy. And then double this level of relaxation. Make it twice as deep. Now, in just a moment, you'll be doing that one last time. Your eyes will open and then they will close. And as that happens, remember, that is your signal to double this level of relaxation. So now eyes open briefly and close them back down nice and heavy and double your level of relaxation, making it twice as deep. And to help you go very deep, to continue on your journey, you can imagine as if you find yourself in an ancient forest where there is a clearing. And in the clearing, you will notice an ancient stone staircase. In the middle of this forest clearing, you notice 10 steps made out of stone. And you can bring yourself there to let the entire scene surround you. Find yourself as if you're standing on the top of these steps. You look around and you can notice the blue sky overhead, the green of the leaves forming a canopy where the sunlight trickles down through, sensing the yellow sun shining down through the green leaves, noticing the shadows that are cast upon the earth, and looking down upon the earth below, noticing its color and the color of the stone steps. And notice how in the very center of these steps, it is slightly darker, slightly worn from the footprints of many travelers who walked this path before you. And as you take your time and look around there, you can also feel what you feel. Start to get a sense of how you feel being there and hearing any of the sounds you may hear in the forest. You might hear the sound of the winds rustling through the trees, the sounds of the birds. In just a moment, I will be counting backwards from 10 down to 1. And with each descending number, you'll enter into deeper, more profound levels of relaxation. When I get to the number 1, you will be in the forest, and you will find yourself much deeper, deeply absorbed within yourself.
Could you speak a little slower?
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. On number 10, now you're stepping down, down, down to number 9, going deeper, 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 relaxed. To number 8, drifting down, down. To number 7, being there on the steps and bringing yourself deeper and deeper. To number 6, relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. On number 5, drifting down, down, down. To number 4, going deeper now, deeper and deeper, relaxed. On step number 3, deeper, deeper, and deeper, relaxed. On step number 2, you're going down, down, and down, even deeper, to step number 1. And now you begin slowly walking on a path set before you, feeling very safe and comfortable. You might notice the crunching of leaves or pine needles beneath your feet. Perhaps a stream in the distance is making the sound of water trickling over rocks. And sometimes, as you walk, you notice the path curving a bit to the left. Other times, you notice the path curving to the right. And as you continue to walk, you begin to notice in the distance this great crystal pyramid, as if the sunlight is shining down upon the crystalline walls of this pyramid that towers up and above the trees. As you walk closer, you start to notice the entranceway, the doorway to the pyramid. There are mystical writings on the door, and while you may not know what they mean, they fill you with a sense of that which is ancient and timeless. You enter into the pyramid. Notice how it is hollow. The light shines through the crystalline walls and fills the space with all sorts of rainbow-like colors. In being immersed in this space of light and color, you'll notice in the very center, there is a meditation cushion placed where you can sit or recline back, or even to lie down. You find yourself going to the center of the pyramid and finding the most perfect position to sit or recline back or to lie down comfortably. And as you do, you close your eyes there and enter now into deeper, more profound levels of relaxation. And a soothing, relaxing power shines down from above through the peak of that pyramid. It shines down upon your body and begins to relax your body, one part at a time, moving from your feet and toes up to your head, gradually bringing your consciousness higher up as you make the transition from the physical, rising up into the spiritual. For now, you sense your feet and toes relaxing as the soothing light moves through the arches and the soles and the tops of your feet. and you go deeper as the relaxing power continues to move now into your lower legs and your calves, and your shins relax, and your knees and behind your knees fill with the soothing, relaxing energy that moves into your upper legs, and every muscle and every nerve and fiber relaxes and releases. The soothing, relaxing power moves through your hips and the lower half of your body, from your toes to your waist. You relax even more. Your belly and your lower back relax, and you go very deep within yourself. Your chest and your rib cage and your heart and your lungs relax. And this soothing, relaxing light moves down your arms as your upper arms relax to your elbows, and your forearms relax down to your wrists, and your hands and fingers, and one gentle wave of relaxation moves up both of your arms to soften your shoulders even more, to move through your neck and throat, and your jaw relaxes, your face softening, and your eyes and behind your eyes relax deep into your brain, and your head and your scalp relax. And as your body continues to relax, you allow your mind to continue to relax, and your thoughts slow down on their own. Now, in this great crystal pyramid, a ray of light begins shining down through the capstone, down onto your body. A ray of red light begins to fill in the pyramid. The crystalline walls reflect the red color. The color of red surrounds you, and the ray of red light goes down to focus at the space of your tailbone. And a sphere of red light begins to glow and to grow and to swirl here, a pulsating red orb of light. Your consciousness slowly begins moving up your spine as a ray of orange light shines down from above. It fills the pyramid with orange, and then the light begins to well up just below your navel. The swirling sphere of orange light there below your navel. And then as you begin to bring your attention higher up and you look up, the ray of yellow light shines down. It fills the pyramid with the color yellow, and then begins to culminate there in your solar plexus, above your navel and below your rib cage. A beautiful ball of light, a swirling sphere of yellow light shines here in your lower abdomen, and it glows and shines as your attention rises up to your head and your heart. As it does, a ray of green light shines down from above, filling the pyramid with the color green, and then culminating in your heart center, filling your heart with the color green. As you go deeper, and as you go deeper, as your attention moves up to your throat, the color blue shines down from above. It fills the pyramid and then begins to swirl in the space of your neck and throat. A blue sphere of light shining there in your throat center. And the light continues to move up as your attention moves up and between your two eyes And there a ray of indigo light, of bluish purple, shines down as if to gently tap you on the forehead and to shine in that space in your forehead, a bluish purple, and from above shining down upon the crown of your head, a violet, white, or golden light shines down. You begin to sense yourself floating up now, rising up and out of your body, leaving your physical body behind. You begin to float up to the pyramid, sensing the pyramid shape, so natural to cause you to want to rise up. And as you float up above the pyramid, you'll notice yourself above the treetops. The light brings you out to fly over landscapes. You find yourself flying over trees, flying over vast spaces of rolling hills and green grass. You can imagine that somehow it's as if your journey takes you to a road, and in front, alongside of that road, you're going to notice a movie theater. And as you float in front of the theater, you notice that everything is closed for the day. You can notice the ticket taker window and find the doors that enter into the lobby, noticing the concession stand and how everything is closed and quiet for the day. You find yourself there alone as you find the two double doors that lead into that one theater with all of the empty seats. You float in and enter into the theater. You find yourself sitting down in one of those chairs. You can let the theater surround you. Sense its floor, the walls and ceiling, and the curtains on either side of the screen. As soon as you notice yourself, sense yourself there in that movie theater, you can gently and clearly nod your head yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, in just a moment, we're going to be going back in time into the past life that is most affecting you today. Now, if at any point you want to come back to the theater to watch this lifetime, you can do so. You can trust your deep inner mind. Trust your first impressions. I'm going to count backwards from 5 down to 1. When I do, the scene that is on the screen will start to illuminate. Number 5, the screen lights up. As you're moving in, let the movie theater keep fading away. You're moving into this scene. On 4, you're starting to sense yourself back then. On number 3, if you like, you can start to become the person you were back then. On 2, finding yourself fully there, the scene surrounds you. And on number 1, be there now. Are you inside or outside?
Also.
Are you alone or are you with others?
Also a cross.
You see a cross?
Yes.
Mm. What does the cross look like?
It's big, it's tall. Brown stone. And there is a crafted body hanging there, sort of a white color.
Is this body a human body?
No, it's a statue.
Okay. Is this cross related to a building?
Don't know who's Aberdeen.
Can you repeat that?
I don't know who's Aberdeen.
Okay. Are there any others around you?
Not that I can sense.
Okay. Can you wrap your arms around your body and sense if you're a man or a woman?
I'm a
Are you
young man.
a young man? How old do you think you are?
In my 30s.
And what do you look like?
I wear a robe.
A robe? Are you wearing anything on your feet?
Yes.
What are you wearing on your feet?
A pair of boots.
Can you repeat that?
A pair of boots.
Boots. Do you know what time frame you're living in?
Job 18.
Very good. Thank you. And do you know what part of the world you are in?
England.
England. And do you know your name?
Pope.
Can you repeat that louder?
Pope.
Okay, thank you. All right. Do you get a sense of what or why you're there with this giant statue of the cross?
It's a church.
A church. And do you have any connection to this church?
I work there.
You work there. And what work do you do at this church?
I'm a gardener.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm a gardener.
I see.
I conduct events, ceremonies.
I see. Thank you. And what are you doing on this particular day?
We are organizing together to help someone, to heal someone. A ritual that we conduct.
Okay, very good. And do you know why this person needs healing?
He's been ill.
He's been ill? Okay. I'm going to count to 3. And when I count to 3, you will be at the next scene in this lifetime that you need to know about. 1, 2, 3, be there now. And give me a report on what's happening.
I'm teaching.
Who are you teaching?
The younger generation.
Very good. And what are you teaching them?
Bible.
I see. And is there something from the Bible in particular that you're teaching them?
John.
John. And what about this teaching means most to you?
This is what I do every day.
Okay. And are you teaching at this church?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Are there others at this church with you besides the children?
They're not children, they're young teenagers.
I see. All right. I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, we'll be at the next scene in this lifetime that you need to know about. 1, 2, 3, be there now. And give me a report. What is happening?
I'm lying there.
You're lying in the church?
On a coffin.
I see. Is this your coffin?
Yes.
Yes. So you have passed?
Yes.
Yes. And as you pass, what do you experience?
I saw light.
Light
And I saw a cross.
and a cross,
A figure from the cross.
figure. And does this
Looks like Jesus.
Jesus?
Opening his arms as in welcome. Welcome me returning home.
That's wonderful. So you've passed and Jesus is welcoming you with open arms. And what else do you experience?
I sense there's lots of angels around.
Angels.
Yes.
And what else do you notice?
I look down at my body. There's a lot of people in the church.
Okay. How do you feel?
Peace.
Good.
Satisfied. Content.
You are happy with your life.
I was very happy. I served my people. I shared what I know. I save people's lives. I educate people.
So you were living your life purpose. Wonderful.
Somewhat.
Yes.
I sense that there is more beyond Bible. I was yet to know. I was serving, I was teaching Bible.
Okay. But
But
you know there's
part of the soul. Part of the soul when I left my body sense there's more.
I see.
But I wasn't allowed to think like that, so that was not permitted to even think like that when I was working in the church. But I was happy, very content, peaceful.
Good.
because I was able to use what I know to save people.
And that was very rewarding. Yes?
Yeah, yes.
And where is this place that you are now? Jesus has come to greet you. And what is this place?
In the space.
Can you repeat?
In the space. The home where we come from.
Where we come from? And where do you come from?
I come from the light.
From the light. Okay, let us connect with your guides at this time. We'll bring our guides in now. I thank you for being with us and for showing Apple her lifetime working in the church and helping to heal others. And can you tell us what you would like Apple to know about this lifetime? Why did we see this particular lifetime?
To bridge modern society understanding about Christianity.
Is there anything specific that you would like Apple to know about this lifetime?
She needs to read the Bible.
Okay. Is there any part of the Bible specifically she should read to start?
In relation to the creation.
Creation? Okay, thank you. And now we are speaking with Apple's guide, is that correct? Can we know your name, please?
It's herself speaking.
I see, thank you. All right, thank you for being with us. Apple has created some questions we would like to ask. And her first question was, how long since I was first born as a sparkle? How long ago was she born as a sparkle?
Very, very long, long time ago. She's old, very old, but she's not the oldest being. She's got the answer before.
I see. Thank you. And she is asking what her soul color is.
Purple.
Thank you. And she's asking where her home is.
She's given the answer, but in essence, wherever she wants to be, she's capable to be here or being there.
Okay, thank you.
She has the ability to make everywhere home.
I see. Does she have a family somewhere in particular?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Where would that place be?
From where she is now, if she look at the space, towards the northeast corner.
Northeast corner?
Finding
Up.
a star, the brightest star,
brightest
where
star.
she is. All the way in the sky, that's where her home is.
And do we have a name for this bright star?
It doesn't have a name on Earth.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Human system has not advanced that yet. To give a name, I can give you a name, but it would make no sense.
Okay. All right, thank you. And Apple would like to know her soul name.
She's given.
She's been given this before.
Yes.
And she knows it.
She knows it. She doesn't quite like it, but she deals with it.
Okay. Can you tell me what that name is?
Ubok.
Okay, thank you. Does Apple have a soulmate? If so, what is his name?
It's given.
It was given. And can I know the name? Is this person her soulmate? Is he incarnated on Earth at this time?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Apple would like to know what his mission is.
Similar to hers.
Okay, great. Apple would like to know how many of us are incarnated together in this life.
Many.
Many. Apple would like to know how she meets them or how to meet them.
Internet.
Okay, thank you. Internet. Will she meet her soulmate on the internet?
Yes. She will meet through internet.
Okay, great. Thank you.
An event.
In the event? You mean
internet, and then it's actually an event.
Okay.
So the
Thank
internet, the event was posted on internet.
Okay.
And then the meet at the event.
Okay. Just to be clear, the event was posted on the internet or will be posted?
Will be.
Will be. And meeting at the event, do you mean the shift or a different type of event?
Hypnosis healing related.
Okay, great. Thank you for the clarity. Apple would like to know what role her brother plays in her soul life.
Help each other grow.
Is there a soul relationship between them?
She's his teacher.
Wonderful. Thank you. Apple would like to know what his lessons are.
Acknowledge his own gift.
Thank you. And she would like to know what gifts those might be.
Psychic.
Wonderful.
Reading people's minds. Space travel.
Very good. The space travel, is this happening now?
It can be. Meaning if I wanted to happen, if he wanted to happen, it would happen. But sometimes
so
it happens, he's not aware. Or if he's aware, he would be afraid of it.
I see.
Because he does not recognize his gift.
Right, okay.
You see, we can communicate through the mind, through telepathy. You practice, acknowledge your gifts. Then you can communicate through the mind. And that's what we do at home base.
I see. So on our home planet, we do speak telepathically?
You just look at each other or you think about each other.
And then you can
Yes,
communicate.
that's
Wonderful.
correct. So for example, if you wanted to speak someone, you just think about this person in your head. Or if the person is busy, he or she, or the being, whatever you call it, will let you know. But if he or she is available, she or he will appear in front of you. So you can talk, like in the screen. Does that make sense?
It does. And so this will happen like an image in your mind?
In the home base, you can see them in front of you.
I see what you're saying, yes. Okay, thank you. And then for humans, do we also do that?
Not for everyone.
Okay.
For those who've got this skill set. In a way, more advanced beings.
So we could actually practice this and then we would have the gift?
Yes, you can practice. That's given you have the interest. That is just not everyone would have the interest. That is because that's not their gift. It was not a given.
I see. Thank you. Apple would like to know when humans were created.
It's written.
written in the Bible?
Part of that, part of by science.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Part of that in the Bible, part of it by science.
Signs.
It's a process of evolvement.
Okay.
It's also a process of a natural. Depends on in what context you're trying to explain or who you're trying to explain. On the surface, it looks different, but in essence, they're the same, whether it's created by the universal creator or by Jesus or natural evolvement. In essence, it's all the same thing. But when you explain this to different people, you might choose strategically which theory that you use. It's a natural process that the spark will evolve.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Some would say millions years ago, some would say a few 100,000 years ago. You see, we were beings in the planets, in the space, we were aliens, and we came here to learn, to study, to evolve, to help. By helping others, we grow. Whether you're human, you're beings. In essence, again, we are the same. But we just, perhaps, not perhaps, we have different experience. Experiences created who we were, who we are. Those who have pre-earth experience, generally they have better capacity. They have more understanding about the essence of who we are, about earth evolvement. They're here with a mission to lift the human vibration.
Okay, thank you. And Apple wants to know what differences are between humans and aliens.
Humans are younger species in the space or in the universe.
Okay, thank you.
Aliens have been in the space a bit longer, survived through different disasters, different challenges that humans do not understand. But they are going through a quite fast pace of advancement. But the negativity needs to be removed for them to experience another rapid stage of advancement.
I see. Okay, thank you. And are we all created by the stars and humans and aliens? Are we all created by the same power source?
Yes, but a human species is a far. If you look at a tree, so the aliens might be somewhere in the middle branch, where humans are like the leaves or the tiny little branches, if that makes sense.
It does. We're the young ones. Thank you.
Humans on Earth, like the ecosystem, everything exists for each other to balance what is out there in the universe.
Okay, thank you. Apple wants to know if she is human or alien.
She's both.
She's both.
It's not a matter of what she is, but what matters what she does. When you matter, when you care about who you are, you're still being trapped by your identity. You're here on a mission. Whether you're human or alien, or you're both, you're here to serve others. When you serve others, you serve yourself. And together we shift the vibration. We change the society. By passing, spreading what you know, that is the truth. Her job is here to spread the truth. Remove the negativity wherever that she can. Educate the public about eternity, about afterlife, before life, in between lives, alien lives.
Wonderful. Thank you. Abba wants to know, how long does an alien stay on Earth?
There's no set time, though when they accept the task, they would honor their task until the mission is accomplished. Though you can change your plan, you have the freedom to change your plan if you don't feel like to continue your journey on Earth. But most of us honor our path.
Okay. Thank you. Apple is asking as many lives as possible to complete their mission or just come and go.
Depends on your task. Depends on the soul growth. You see, the mission to lift human vibration is not a day job, nor it's a life job. It does involve lives, many lives, conscious lives. But remember, in the home base, there's no time. And a part of her body is here. Majority of her energy is up there. So it makes no difference. As long as the mission is completed, she can go home. Or in fact, she can go home anytime she wants.
How many lifetimes has Apple had on Earth?
That's given.
It was given?
She will
Okay.
have to trust all the information that she receives. It's not by random.
Mhm.
She will
Okay.
know what she needs to know at the right time.
Okay. Very good. Apple is asking, do they come here as they wish, or they choose it, or assigned by higher masters?
Joint decision.
Okay. Is a joined decision?
Correct.
And how does that happen?
You choose your preference. You consult your higher masters and teachers. There is no force. This is similar to the human journey as well.
Okay. All right, thank you. And Apple wants to know if we choose the family that we want to be born in.
Yes. Again, this is consulted and advised by higher masters. Based on
Okay.
the soul lesson, based on the being's lesson, based on this step, the progress of the mission.
Is there a selection mechanism in terms of incarnating into a specific location?
Not really. It's in a way by interest, by what the soul has experienced or the being has experienced in the past. She has traveled extensively all over the world and the space in the multiple ways. She has lots of experience, so she goes with her interests along with the lessons and missions that she needs to accomplish, so as other souls.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then she gets to choose her family as well, yes?
You do. Sometimes you go to one extreme to another. For example, one's past life may be very, very poor. In this life, he or she decide to give a change. Would be born in a very, very rich family. Everyone would be given the choice to be born poor and rich. But above all individuals, there is a higher power to balance all the decisions making. So there is someone who's out there, governs, monitors all the choices being made.
Okay, thank you.
This can
Apple,
also balance the population.
oh, how does that happen?
Well, the soul chose a body to be born, a family to be born. The family needs to decide as human bodies on earth. Then you decide how many bodies, how many children they're going to have. If there is more souls who wants to be born in one family, then the soul, the higher masters, needs to do some job to make that happen. So they put the thought into humans' mind, so that the family would have more children to meet the soul's selection.
Very interesting.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the session so far. This video is to be continued with part 2 and part 3. Stay tuned and see what Apple has to say about different dimensions and COVID. Keep an eye on my YouTube channel. I look forward to see you in my next videos. May love and peace to be with you. Bye for now.